through my day and I share all the healthy habits I currently do and the ones I'm starting to incorporate into my routine. So on the screen, I'll share if what I'm doing is a current habit, meaning it's already a part of my routine, or a new habit, which means one that I started just doing in January. I hope you guys enjoy. I loved this video. Good morning, friends. I feel so official with my new little microphone. I probably won't use it all in like vlog clips all the time, but it's new, so I had to use it. It is currently 7 a.m. on a Friday morning. I am trying out some new morning habits today. Well, I have my coffee, which is not a new morning habit, but I downloaded a nonfiction book on my Kindle, Life Pass, which is the book from the creator of ClassPass, who I actually have met. She's amazing. So I was like, let me read a little bit of this nonfiction book while my coffee brews. And then I'm going to go sit down, read it like a chapter of this, do my devotions, journal as usual. So basically day one of trying to incorporate these new habits into my routine is going pretty smooth. I did my habits last night that I wanted to do. And this morning they're on their way. And that is the morning update. I feel like I'm on a talk show. From the bun I slept in last night, and it was slightly curled before that. And then I'm going to wash my hair today after I work out. So while I'm working and while I'm working out, I'm going to put some oil in my hair to let it sit, because I feel like I have been using more heat on my hair. Two oils that I switch between are Bondi Boost Elixir Oil and Way Hair Oil. I'm running low actually on both, kind of. Let's do the Bondi Boost one today. And if I'm not washing my hair, I won't put oil on my scalp, but we're gonna do that and then slick this back. It smells so good. All right. Guys, I am on my absolute grind today. Like, I have not felt this good in a while. I'm really proud of myself for implementing these new habits into my routine. This is just day one, maybe day two if you count the habits I did yesterday, but I'm really excited to keep these up. It's 11 a.m. I just got off my therapy session. I started going back to therapy in November, mainly for like the feeling of isolation, feeling lonely, living alone, working alone. And that has not been a problem because I've been with family for the past few weeks, and right now I feel really good. So we didn't really talk about that. We talked more about my goals for the year and stuff, since I've been in a good place recently. But anyway, I just use BetterHelp because it's super easy. This video isn't sponsored by them, but I have worked with them in the past and I actually use them. And it was good, just like a 30-minute talk, a catch up. I talked about my goals for 2023, and she said something that I thought I wanted to share with you guys. So you're getting some free therapy. I was telling her about these new habits and how I felt really good today and all the things that I want to do in 2023. And she said, just make sure you're not filling your day just to fill it. She knows a lot of people who keep adding more and more stuff to their day just for the sake of adding things and for their day to be full and not to be like present. They don't want to, sit and be still with their thoughts. And I was like, that's a really good point, because even though I don't think I'm at that point, I can see myself getting to that point where if you put so many habits in your day and then you're like, oh, this is working great, like let me just keep adding more and more and I want to do more and more, it can then get to the point of you feeling overwhelmed and not wanting to do any of your good habits. So just a reminder to not overwhelm yourself, don't overwhelm your body, only try to add a few new habits in at a time. I'm showing you guys a lot of habits in this video, but as you see on the screen when I'm doing them, a lot of them have already been in my routine and I'm just trying to add in a few new ones at this time. Now that my therapy is over, I do that about once a week, once every week and a half. Now I'm going to go to the gym and get my workout in. I'm actually feeling motivated for the gym today too. I'm telling you guys, like, I don't know what it is. I just feel so good and I haven't felt this good in a while. So we're taking advantage of it. We're going to go to the gym. I have a bit more work to do and then we're going to go grocery shopping. So now I am planning my meals for the week. I did this a little bit in college and really just got off of it. I've been eating at home a lot, like since I've lived in this apartment and post-grad, but I just haven't been loving the meals I've been making. They're very boring or bland, and I just want to cook yummier meals at home. So I got this little notepad a few months ago from Target. I think the brand is Post-it, but it's like their cuter brand. And it basically is just a grocery list. So I have produce, dairy, pantry, etc., protein, and then so I keep these next to my fridge, and literally they are Post-it. So I'll put one on my fridge and throughout the week just write what I need more of. So I've been doing that, but now I want to be more strategic about it and actually grocery shop with meals in mind. So I went on Pinterest and just searched like healthy, easy dinner recipes, or if I'm wanting chicken, I'll put healthy chicken dinners, or if I want soups or a crock pot, I'll put that kind of stuff. And I literally just went on here and chose a few meals that this week I think I want to make. So I already have ground meat, so I thought, okay, I'll make stuffed peppers. I saw these Greek chicken meatballs, but I wanted to make them with turkey meat instead of ground chicken. And then I also wrote down pasta salad and salmon tacos. So that's 4 meals that I can make throughout the next week, and I'll have leftovers so they'll last me for lunches too. Now what I'm going to do is write the meal ideas on this little board here because I'll probably throw this grocery list away once I'm done shopping. I used to do it where I wrote like Monday I'm going to eat this, Tuesday I'm going to eat this, but I don't like doing that because who knows what I'll be craving that night. So I just write the ideas and then I can kind of choose that day. And the thing like the pasta salad, that's going to be more of a lunch item. So I really have 3 dinner ideas. I write out my meal ideas on this whiteboard and keep it in my kitchen, so when it's time to make dinner each night, I remember what I have and what I can make. All of this was $75, and with the food I already had at home, it should last me a week. That's with me making 85% of my meals for the week at home. I'll let you guys know how it goes. We are back from the grocery store. I think it was a successful trip besides the fact they didn't have tzatziki. No, they only, I guess, sell one kind of tzatziki and they did not have it, and I need that for like 2 of my recipes. So I hate going back to the store like more than once a week, but maybe Publix or something will have a tzatziki I can easily get to. I'm going to a comedy club tonight, and I know that I'll probably get like chicken tenders or something there because there's a food minimum. So I will just make a pasta salad. It's 4 o'clock as like an early dinner snack type of thing, and then I know I'll want to eat that tomorrow for lunch as well. So we're gonna make our first meal of the week, and then I'll still have a lot of options for the rest of the week. But I did get a few frozen items because I think these are good to have on hand when like you're starving and you don't have time to make dinner, or you just need something quick. These obviously last in your freezer. We all know the Trader Joe's Mandarin Orange Chicken. So good with some rice and veggies. And then I love actually their frozen pastas. Seems weird, but the cacao e pepe, you know, that fancy one is super good. I've been eating that for months. And then my family actually, we made this for Christmas Eve dinner with steaks, and it was so good. It's their Alfredo, and I was like, I don't know how good is like frozen Alfredo. The sauce is already in there as well, but we ate it for Christmas Eve and my whole family loved it. So always good to have some frozen, not as healthy options for when you're in a pinch, and that just taste good and aren't too expensive either. So I normally only eat like half a bag at a time, and these are like $5, so you can't really beat a $2.50 dinner. I also haven't mentioned this yet in the video, but one of the habits I do daily and have been doing for years and years is drinking water all day. So I fill this up before I go to bed too with sometimes ice, sometimes just chilled water. I drink probably around 2 of these a day. This is 40 ounces. So I do drink a lot of water. That's a habit that I started years and years ago, like literally in high school. Always have to have my emotional support water bottle with me. All right, so the new habit that I just started doing and incorporating into my night routine is Duolingo before bed. If you guys watched any of my goal setting videos for the year, you know that I wanted to learn Spanish this year. Or I realized that doing Duolingo, like I do know some Spanish words. I know the basics. I took some in high school. My dad speaks fluently, like I've heard him speak. So I am doing Duolingo. I don't know if that's the best option, but as of right now, it's fun and it's easy and I've been doing it. So I do this for really only about 10 to 15 minutes a night. And right now I'm on like level 3.
Pagar.
Mi pasaporte está aquí. Para ella, una ensalada sin tomate, sin sal, sin queso. Gracias.
So once I get in bed, I would usually just be on my phone a little bit, look at TikTok, look at Reddit, look and text my friends. Instead of doing that and just mindlessly scrolling on my phone in bed before I go to sleep, I'm now doing my Duolingo. And then a habit that I started end of 2021, and I did it all throughout 2022, is reading before bed. I did just get this Kindle, so all of 2022, I read physical books before bed. And now I do a mix of physical and reading on my Kindle. It's reading is reading, whichever way you do it. This has been one of my favorite habits, along with journaling, that I started in the past year or so. It is the best way to get my mind off the world. When I was stressed in college, like I could just end my day with a good book and it made all things better. Now, when I need to unplug and like not be working, I get in bed and I read, and it's my favorite way to calm my mind down, to think about something else. And it's just so fun. Like once you get into this and you start watching like book TikTokers, book YouTubers, getting on Goodreads and following your friends on Goodreads. Like it's such a fun community and such a fun hobby. And you feel so accomplished when you read a book. Literally, my goal for the year is to read 40 books, which is double what I did in 2022. And I think it's possible. And so if you want to follow along on this journey, if you want to know my book recs, I actually talk about the books that I read each month in my monthly resets, and I give a little rating and review. You may find that it actually hurts your sleep schedule because if you're reading a really good book, it's hard to put it down. I normally read for 45 minutes to an hour a night if I'm really reading a good book. And lately I haven't had the goal of getting up early, but now that I do, I'm going to have to be more strict. But when I didn't have the goal of getting up early, I would read some nights maybe to like an hour and a half. That's how I end my nights. And that is it for this full circle 24 hours of my healthy habits, my current ones that I've formed over the years and new ones that I'm forming this week right now with you guys. Comment below what habit you have been trying to implement recently. I would love to know. Or if you have any tips for my routine or any habit suggestions, I would love to hear them. That is going to be it for this video. I really loved it. I feel like it was different. It was fun. I hope you guys loved it too. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.